Hello, and welcome to our very first episode of our new podcast. My name is Eddie Macias.
And my name is Pablo Martinez. And the reason we started this podcast was because we love movies and TV shows. And we're trying to just express our opinions while hearing y'all guys' opinions. Please be respectful. We would like you to comment in the comment section. And we can answer any questions that you have as long as they're respectful. If they're not respectful, we'll just decide to not answer it at all.
Yeah. Our goal here is to create a safe platform for everyone to boast their opinions. Again, be respectful with your opinions. Everyone has their own opinions of whether you like or dislike a movie. Just make sure, be respectful. This is a safe space, and that's our goal. Hopefully, you join us for this ride, and we hopefully do this for a long time.
And just one last thing on that. If you dislike something that we like, it is completely fine.
Mhm.
We don't judge. This is a subjective subject, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just want you to be respectful about it.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about a little bit about ourselves, our likes and our interests, so you get to know us better and get to know us better as we continue this podcast. So my name is Eddie again. Reason why I love movies and TV shows is when I first went to go see the very first Spider-Man in theaters with Tobey Maguire. That became my love for movies and Spider-Man in general. He's my favorite superhero. And after that, I've been going to the theaters constantly, watching new movies, and TV shows just became a part of that as well.
For me, my first experiences in the movie theater, I liked those movies, but they didn't push me towards becoming a movie fanatic. I've always watched movies, but the thing that truly pushed me to be that movie fanatic, it's especially a comic book movie fanatic, was Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what started it all. And I've continued watching every single comic book movie since then.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I like it or not, there has been some that I haven't liked. I'm guessing you haven't liked some as well, Eddie.
Yep.
But we respect each other's opinion, which is what we're here for.
Yep.
And just with that intro, welcome to CineAmigos.
All right. But yeah.
So we'll have a couple of topics today. There's 3 topics on the board that we have that we would like to talk about.
Yep. So with that, our first topic, our very first episode, it's more than fitting to talk about the start of basically the DCU with the new Superman. We're going to talk about that later, though. Our first topic will actually be ranking the live-action Superman. So again, our opinions, if you have different opinions,
that is completely fine.
Yeah. We're going to go through each live-action Superman and basically talk about why we put him in this part of our list, and we'll go from there.
So I would just like to mention that this is we thought of this because MovieWeb did a ranking of the Superman, all Superman iterations, even the animated ones.
Yep.
So we decided to just make it concise and do the live action ones, which is what we mostly know.
Yeah.
Right? All right. So, do you want to start it?
I mean, we can both start because looking at our list, our last place Superman was Dean Cain.
Dean Cain.
Yeah.
I'll start it off saying this is a little sad to me because so when I started hearing about the Superman movie and stuff, I started doing some research, watching every single thing I could see from Superman.
Yeah.
And what I saw from him was great.
Yeah.
Or not great. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was entertaining.
Yeah.
They showed more of the Clark Kent side of him and stuff like that. But with recent events especially from like the 2000, I think 8 on.
Mm-hmm.
He just does not embody in person
Yeah.
what Superman is, sadly.
I mean, I agree with you. Dean Cain trying to like separate the person from the actual like Superman iteration that he did. It was still pretty mid, in my opinion.
It was mid, but it was entertaining.
Yeah.
Right? I agree with mid.
Yeah. Um, and that's almost I need to say what's about Dean Cain. Like he didn't have a great of an impact as a Superman as other people we have here in this list.
Just to mention, I did not like his woke statement.
His woke statement.
But
we can talk about that later.
We can, or we might never talk about it, honestly. All right, so
that's Dean Cain.
That's Dean Cain. This one will make y'all laugh.
Yeah. Again, we have the same for the next live action, which is what?
Nicolas Cage. He was a live action Superman for seconds, but
for seconds. Even though it was mostly CGI'd in the Flash, he was still technically live action. The funny thing about this is like, I'm glad they put it in because in the late 90s, he was supposed to be Superman.
Tim Burton Superman, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm glad they put this in the Flash movie, and just to have us just give us a little like what could have happened with Nicolas Cage.
And then fighting that spy was to me it was pretty funny.
Yeah. I mean, the reason why I put him over Dean Cain, even though like we didn't really get to see him live action, is just like the imagination of us of like what could have been with Nicolas Cage if they actually were able to make this movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I completely agree with that.
Yeah. And honestly, with the set photos that they have that we've seen, like the suit was actually pretty good as well.
Yes.
I like the suit.
I agree with that too.
Yeah.
It was like Christopher Reevesy with like Henry Cavill.
Yeah, being more bulky.
Yeah.
Sure. Like the color of it was like Christopher Reeves, but like had like the bulkiness of Henry Cavill.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. And honestly, I just love Nicolas Cage. I would have imagined what he would have been as.
I love him in some movies. I just sometimes don't think he's the greatest actor.
And that's like Nicolas Cage has his own acting style. Like, throughout the years, like we've seen things, and people have said things about him where like there's Nicolas Cage acting because he does his way.
So, talking about that, one of my roommates loves Nicolas Cage and how crazy he is because his acting is crazy, right? Like his style is crazy, and I'm like, yes, I understand it in some movies, but is it necessary in other movies?
I get you for sure.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's Nicolas Cage.
So that's number 8. So this is top 9 because there's been 9 live action that we know of. That we know of. So going on to 7.
The OG.
The OG.
George
Reeves. We put him at 7 because it's I don't know if you've seen any of it. I have not seen any of it, but we gotta give him his props. He's the first live action Superman.
Yes. He basically paved the way for everything that we have here. I did my research. I watched some clips of the old Superman, like on YouTube whenever I could, and honestly, like it's what you expect. It's campy. It's for its time. Like,
was it like Adam Westy like?
About there, they try to make it a little bit more serious for being Superman, being like the hopeful. But for what it was, it's for its time. Like it was. I felt like it was good.
Okay.
Yeah. And again, he paved the way. We have to give him his flowers.
And exactly, like without him, we don't know if there's even any more live action Superman.
Yeah.
All right. So what would this be?
6.
6?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6. The most forgettable Superman to me.
Which sucks because I actually enjoyed
The movie.
the movie.
I liked it as a movie,
Hmm.
hated it as a Superman movie.
Yeah. So number 6 is Brandon Routh.
Yes.
If you couldn't guess what we're talking about, Superman Returns. Well, like we said, it's pretty forgettable.
I think one of the reasons is because there wasn't enough action.
Mm-hmm.
There was truly one thing that he did the whole movie, in my opinion,
Yeah.
which was saving the airplane, right?
Yeah.
Which that scene was amazing.
Yes.
Amazing to me. It was amazing. I watched it in theaters when I was like 5, 6 years old.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. But over the years, you rewatch it, and it's more of a movie than a Superman movie.
Yeah.
If I make sense.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the thing that made it forgettable is like where it was during the time. Like superhero movies were on a downgrade during that time. Like we just got in over like the X-Men stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and like Batman was like barely returning as Batman Begins. Like the last movie for Batman Begins was that terrible George Clooney movie. Batman and
we don't try to talk about that.
Yeah, but like again, it was in a weird time where superhero movies were barely going to come up again with X-Men, but it was still in that area where like,
do we like it or not?
Yeah.
Do we like them or not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially DC, because DC was not in
doing a lot of campy stuff.
Yeah, DC was not in a good place during that time.
Yes. I would also say he had the trouble of coming after what a lot consider to be the best Superman, which is Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, because basically Superman Returns was going to be
the continuation of the Christopher Reeves movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think that also kind of hindered him a little bit.
And also, like, just how much time was in between, like, we had Christopher Reeve Superman and then Superman Returns.
Yeah.
People were not like, oh, we want a Superman, like.
Yeah. All right, but moving on to
also, give Brandon Routh his flowers. He came back.
The DC project. I loved it.
Yeah.
As the Atom, but they also did that Crisis on Infinite Earth storyline where he became the king, kind of like the Kingdom Come style.
Like they gave him back like an opportunity to, like, we recognize you were Superman. We're going to give you this chance to like redeem yourself, basically.
Yes.
And it was pretty good. Like that. Yeah. That storyline.
I think that kind of helped him a little to like gain that confidence again.
Yes.
I guess.
Right.
All right.
We're going into our top 5 now.
This is where things start getting a little different for us.
Yes. I would say people would have this list top 5
interchangeable for everyone.
Yeah. But this is where our list actually changes for sure. For my 5, I put Tom Welling
as number 5.
Do
you want to talk about that a little bit, and then I'll do my number 5 and talk about that a little?
I mean, you do your top 5 because our top 5 and 4 were interchangeable.
Yeah. All right. So for me, it was Tyler Hoechlin.
Yeah.
For me, it was Tyler Hoechlin. So why was Tom Welling over Tyler for you?
The thing about Tom, I love the Smallville TV show. I just feel like it was Clark Kent TV show more than a Superman TV show. Which is not a bad thing, because, again, we're going into Tom Welling where he's not Superman. We're just going into Clark Kent's storyline. Him being, a Krypton, not Superman. Mm-hmm. Not Superman right now, but he's trying to deal with his powers, trying to deal with, like, you would say, everyday high school things.
Yes, okay.
So we're not going into Superman realm. But, like, I love the TV show. He embodies Clark Kent really well.
And in some sense, he embodies in my opinion, Superman as well, with the heart,
Yeah.
the hope,
Mhm.
the just trying to do the best he can in the world, right?
Yes.
But that's fine. The reason why I put Tyler Hoechlin as number 5
Mhm.
was because the nostalgia of Tom Welling for me.
Okay.
It's just too much. I started watching Smallville after it was done,
Mhm.
after it finished airing, but I started watching it at age 15.
Yeah.
So I felt like I spent more time with Tom Welling,
Mhm.
and we didn't get to see enough of Tyler Hoechlin.
I get that. Yeah.
Like we got 4 seasons, which is good,
Mhm.
but it's like the Daredevil situation, you know?
Yeah.
Like the Charlie Cox situation where they did 3 seasons, amazing seasons,
Mhm.
but it left me wanting more.
Okay.
I love the bookend of that series,
Mhm.
but I just love every single season of Tom Welling's Smallville.
Okay.
And the Lex Luthor there, dude.
For sure.
What's his name again? He did a cameo here again.
Yeah.
Michael Rosenbaum.
Yeah. Michael Rosenbaum.
My God. Amazing.
I would agree with you with that. That Lex Luthor right there was like peak Lex Luthor.
Yes.
Like he was the Lex Luthor for the longest time for me.
I loved the depiction of him being friends with Clark Kent
Mhm.
first.
Yeah. For sure. And like you said, Tyler Hoechlin at 5. I put Tom Welling at 5. Like Tyler for me is 4,
Mm-hmm.
and Tom Welling for you is 4. So my opinion for Tyler Hoechlin and Superman and Lois is just, I don't know. I just fell in love with him as Superman in that show.
I agree with you. I love them too.
Yeah, I just like the aspect of him being a dad as well with the twins.
Okay, so like the different iterations,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
That's a Superman we have not seen live action.
Yeah, and like just like him being, he's a protector for sure. But like when they put like his kids in like different scenarios, and he's trying to like be that protective dad. Like I love that. Like he's being protective of his family, and it really shows in this show.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah.
I understand. Like I said, this part of the list is interchangeable.
Yeah.
So
And his suit, which we barely got to see Tom Welling in because like
yeah,
the series finale with him.
it was just like one scene that
Yeah.
we finally got to see the Superman suit.
Yeah.
Right? I really loved the original suit. In the first episode when he's saving that kid.
In Tyler Hoechlin.
Yes.
Yes. It was, dude, that was just
The first Superman suit ever.
yeah. It's just ripped out of the page of the Action Comics #1.
Yeah.
Him holding the green car, putting it down. It's just
exactly.
I love that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So don't get me wrong, I love Tyler Hoechlin as well.
Mhm.
Especially how brutal he was. Like when he takes off the kryptonite
Mhm.
from that they shot at his chest and
Yeah.
just throws it away and like angrily looks at them,
Mhm.
but calms down at the same moment.
Yeah.
I feel like that embodies Superman so much.
Yeah. He's still human. He'll get frustrated, but he'll hold back because he knows his power.
And he's a sign of hope.
Mhm.
He knows that
He will not stoop down to that level.
exactly. Well,
But yeah.
moving on to our top 3 now,
Yeah.
which is I think probably the top 3 for everyone at the moment.
Yeah. Our top
Or at least people who've watched the new movie
Mhm.
as well.
yeah. So this is where we have the same one again. We have Henry Cavill.
Cavill as number 3.
Yeah. So Henry Cavill, great actor. I feel like he did well what he did.
With what he was given,
Yeah.
right?
But I don't know. The thing about him,
I think he does give you hope in some sense, but there's also a lot of
the dark tone.
The dark tone just took me out of it, honestly.
Yeah. And this is where, like, I feel like we fight with people, especially the Snyder fans. And again, Snyder
The
fans.
Snyder cult fans. Because there is Snyder fans that will also agree with
what we say and stuff like that.
Yes.
Because we have, like, basically the same opinion.
Mm-hmm. But the cultist is what...
Or the way we like to call them, the Snyder writers.
Yeah. But for me, Henry, like you said, amazing actor. Just his presence.
The depiction of Superman, how Snyder depicted him was like, I don't feel like that's Superman.
So, would you agree that it would have been a great Elseworld Superman?
Here's the thing, though. Again, we love Man of Steel. We like the movie. But we're not hating on it. It's just, this is a ranking.
The more I've seen it, the more I've liked it over the years.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, we don't hate the movie. We like it.
I do, yes. I agree with you. But going back to it, do you think it would have been a better Elseworld style Superman than main universe Superman?
It gave me Injustice Superman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm saying I think it felt more like an Elseworld Superman.
Yeah. Like, his depiction of Superman is more of a, if you piss him off a lot, he will become a tyrant, become a god. Like, and that's what gave me the vibe of him. He was depicted as a god instead of like a human.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But like we said, we love him.
Yeah. So the positives of Henry Cavill Superman, I think they did really well depicting his power. Like,
definitely.
Yeah. The fights they did in Man of Steel with Zod and like the rest of the Kryptonians, that was great.
Even for that time, the CGI wasn't that great at that moment.
Yeah.
But for that movie, I personally loved it.
For sure.
The one other thing that I loved was, a lot of people will disagree with me, but the moment that he doesn't save Pa Kent.
Okay.
I'll give you my reason.
All right.
It was not the time to show people what he could do. If he would have shown people, a lot of people hate it because obviously he could have easily saved it.
He can do it.
Yeah, and without being noticed. But then, how the hell is he still safe? Right?
Yeah.
That would start giving questions.
Yeah.
He did save the bus, and look what happened with that. So, sadly, it happened that way. But I think,
like, I understand.
Like, you can't always go comic book accurate. It's still a natural event where he couldn't have done anything about it because his father said no. Right?
Yeah.
So, just shows him he can't save everybody.
Yeah. And the other thing about, like, Henry Cavill, he's the only Superman that's interacted with Batman. And that's what I like about it.
That is true.
And we'll talk about Batman in another topic after this.
Yes.
Yeah.
More specifically, part 2.
Part 2. So, in Henry Cavill's Batman versus Superman, that was a great depiction of just whenever Batman and Superman go head to head.
Yes.
Yeah. I enjoyed their fight.
I enjoyed the back and forth when they first met. The movie as a whole,
yeah,
I did not like.
Here's the thing though, like when it comes to Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill, they're acting together spot on. Like they have great chemistry, especially when they're talking in like that one party when they're Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent.
Yes.
The only thing that took it out with Lex coming in is like he came in and ruined it all. Like
Yes. No offense to Jesse Eisenberg,
yeah,
love some of his movies, hate some of his movies. Now You See Me,
Yeah.
in particular. A lot of people love him.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. But I think it was not the best choice for Lex Luthor. He seemed more like a Riddler style
that's what it,
for me.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people have said during this.
Yeah.
But yeah, but not to get off topic with the Lex. We're going back
to
Henry Cavill. Yeah, just him overall. He was a good Superman. Movies were okay.
For some people they hit, for some people they didn't.
Yeah.
So
again, it's like you have your opinion, and it's always up for debate. But like again, this is our opinion. There's no hate.
You can put your top 9 in the comment section as well, and we can talk about it.
Yeah, but there's no hate for Henry Cavill.
No hate at all.
He made it up to top 3, and I still enjoy those movies. I enjoy Henry Cavill as Superman.
Exactly. Like when he came out at the end of Black Adam.
Yeah.
Were we not hyped? Is that not the suit that we wanted from the start?
Yeah.
Yes.
And in Justice League, for the little time we had with him, you can tell his presence gave a lot, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because
especially the Zack Snyder one.
Yeah. First half, like, we didn't have Superman. They were trying to revive him. But once he came back as Superman, you can tell, like, he gave that hope again.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
He died in Batman vs. Superman. Like, you can feel like his death impacted a lot of people in the movie.
Yes.
And then when he came back, he gave that presence of hope again.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on now.
Moving on. Again, this is where our list changes.
Yes. And
well, let's say you talk about 2 first, because he's my 1.
So for me, it's Christopher Reeves. I only recently watched it when researching for this movie, seeing kind of which style I wanted, which was a mix of Christopher Reeves, Tom Welling, even a little Brendan Ruth wouldn't have been horrible for this movie.
Yeah.
Even the bruteness of Tyler Hoechlin, because I feel like that was one of the more like stronger Superman, right? Apart from Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
I even wanted a little bit of Henry Cavill in there, like the gravitas, right? So, but Christopher Reeves is my number 2 because he made people believe he could fly, first of all.
Yes.
A man could fly, first of all. Second of all, he made 2 of the best comic book movies.
Yes.
Especially for its time to ever exist.
Yeah.
I prefer Superman 2 than Superman.
Yeah.
But I love both movies. Christopher Reeves gives you that hope. I will tell you right now, I did not watch it as a child, so it's not nostalgia.
Okay.
I watched it recently, this past year, because I went into a rabbit hole with both comics and the movies, just reading about Superman.
And I feel like that's where our list changes, because I did watch as a kid, and for me, like, that was my Superman for the longest time.
Okay.
Every time someone said Superman, it's like my mind went to Christopher Reeve.
So, do you want to talk about your second one now?
No. I feel like he's my number 1, guys.
Okay.
Let's just stick to Christopher Reeves right now. So he's my number 1, Christopher Reeve again. Nostalgia. I watched it as a kid. Um, I also feel like him as Superman just gave you that again hope, truth and justice. He just like became the beacon of hope that everyone wanted
at that
and
time.
and his iteration with Clark Kent, like the way I'll go with ranking these two is like his Clark Kent has to be good, also as Superman. You can't like forget how he is as Clark Kent. Him as Clark Kent was just like great for me as well.
Okay.
He came out as an awkward, like nerdy guy, and like people didn't mess with, like not in a sense like he was like violent, but like people just he was invisible.
Okay.
Yeah, like him as Clark Kent, like if I would say if you were just a normal guy, like I don't think you could maybe see he was Superman, because the way he like changed his posture, changed his voice, how he acted, it's just like him being Clark Kent was like just the way you want him to be.
Okay.
Like
the one thing that kind of took me away from his Clark Kent was this one scene, which it's fine, but it took me a little bit of him being Clark Kent.
Yeah.
You remember when he loses his powers for a second?
Okay.
I don't remember if it was the first one or second one.
Independent lab tests have proven that Husky liners with our ProGuard formula are over 70% more durable.
Sorry, guys. Give me a second. We'll probably edit that off from.
Yeah, just edit it out.
Yeah, but if not, it's fine. It should be good. We're good. But here's the. I don't know if you know the scene I'm gonna talk about, but here's the scene I'm talking about. The one that took me out was when he went back into the diner, and the guy that had beat him up before when he lost his powers.
Yeah.
He goes back in there and like he does what he does in that part of the movie. That kind of took me out a little bit of his Clark Kentiness. But like I said, I love both styles. The one thing I will tell you, the reason I put David Cornsweet a little bit over him was because I feel like Superman and Clark Kent were the same person.
Okay.
Which, technically, they are, right? So, in this one, I thought it was... Obviously, you need that goofiness, you need that, but they're still both Clark Kent.
Yeah. I feel like the difference was also because Christopher Reeve and Lois Lane, she didn't know Christopher Reeve was Superman in the beginning. And the chemistry between David Cornsweet and Rachel were great, for sure.
We'll talk about that in the review.
Yeah.
But going on to my first and your second. What before that? Love Christopher Reeves. Rest in peace. I wish he could have been here to see this movie because it's, I think, has been the closest depiction to Superman to his.
Yeah.
For sure. Sadly, everything that happened, but hey, his son even came out and gave props to this movie, and it's part of the movie.
He is part of the movie too.
Yeah. Going into a little bit of spoilers, which our review will be a spoiler specific review.
Yeah.
Now going on to my one and your two. Some might say it's a recency bias, but for me, just having watched the David Cornsweet movie, I've been reading the comics, especially the ones that James Gunn said to read before the movie.
Yeah.
Which by the way, you don't have to do that homework. If you're a comic book fan, go ahead. If after watching this movie you love comic book movies or anything like that, I would suggest that you go buy the comics that James Gunn suggested. But I don't know, it just the aura,
Okay.
the bit that we saw Clark Kent,
Yeah.
the score just gave me way more chills than what I saw when I saw the Christopher Reeves.
Okay.
If I make sense.
Okay.
Like, he is the comic book Superman to me.
Okay.
He is the embodiment of Superman just with his interviews, with how he depicted this version of Superman.
Okay.
We'll talk more about that right now, but those are the main reasons why he's my number one.
The reason why I put David Cornswet at number 2 is because, for me, like, I've seen everything Christopher Reeve. I just need to see more.
Okay.
But don't get me wrong, David Cornswet, loved him as Superman. I need like more future projects of him to see if like he could continue on being that Superman that I enjoyed in this movie.
Okay, so here's my question, because I agree with that as well.
Mhm.
We've only seen him in one movie. We've only seen him once. We don't know how. Maybe this changes later on for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it changes later on for you. I think it's like the Batman stuff right now, right?
Uh-huh.
I loved this version of Robert Pattinson.
Yes.
I would probably put him around my top 4 Batmans. But I do believe that he could be the number 1 Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Even over Christian Bale.
Mm-hmm.
If the next movie is as good as the first one, because I think that The Batman is better than Batman Begins.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, The Batman is better than The Batman Begins.
Okay.
So, as a start, it's great, but I put him around 4 or 3 for me.
Okay.
So is that kind of your?
I mean, we can talk about that in later dates, but I think
But is that kind of your view on this? Like, you've only seen him in one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You love them.
Yeah.
But you're still not ready to put him as number 1.
Yeah. That's like exactly what you said. And I love him for sure. Just need more.
Okay. I think this is a good place to stop it for a little bit. If you're fine with that. All right. So moving on from the top 9 Superman, live action Superman,
Going to his counterpart,
The Batman.
more specifically, The Batman Part 2, which the script finally is done.
So, just a little bit of input on this, Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
I did see when James Gunn was talking during an interview, and technically, he only said it was great, because they did ask him about it.
Yeah.
So they were like, "Hey, James Gunn, how's the script on the red carpet of Superman?
Mm-hmm.
How's the script for the Batman Part 2? He turns, says, "It was great." That's all he says. So just going with that. Maybe there'll be a little tweaks here and there.
Mm-hmm.
You know how scripts work.
Yeah.
Like, he even had a great script for Superman, and they tweaked it up a little bit as well.
Yeah.
So, just here's the article. I'll just read what it says.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Reeves, the Batman or second movie, they put season 2, but is one of the highly anticipated sequels that will arrive on October 7th, 2027. The film had undergone several delays due to the Writers Guild of America SAG-AFTRA strikes. However, finally we received an exciting update from James Gunn during the Superman premiere. Like I said, during the event, he was asked if he had read the Batman Part 2 script, to which he said yes, and it was great. Gunn said this is an interview with Screen Rant confirming that he is happy with the story that the sequel will follow.
And I'm all for it, man. The Batman was one of my favorite movies of that year, which was what, 2024?
Yes.
So I love that Batman iteration. Robert Pattinson did a great job as the Batman, and I'm just happy that he's coming back to reprise his role into this movie.
I will 100% agree with you on that. I think he can become the best Batman for me. I am so glad that they did not cancel this Elseworld story, which I think will stay Elseworlds. We will get a different Batman for the DCU.
And I feel like that was, people were scared when James Gunn started doing his new Superman, that this Batman was probably just gonna get canceled and not be able to get a second movie out of it. And like you said, I'm glad they didn't cancel it. We're getting Robert Pattinson back as Batman and continue his story.
So the reason why I was never scared about it was because I also do watch a lot of other YouTube channels, and one of them is John Campia. There's three or two things that he's always mentioned, because I might not remember the third one, but the first one was Superman does not have to make money to be successful. It is already 100% successful because through the critics' eyes and the audience eyes, it was good. At least good, if not great.
Yeah.
Right? Which that, what's it called? Starts alleviating the process of the stench that the old DCEU left, right?
Yep.
So you start with Superman. The Batman Part 2 was not part of this continuity. And he thinks it will stay out of this continuity, which I agree with him for several reasons. Just the style of Batman that is does not fit in this universe.
Okay.
In my opinion. I don't know if you agree with that.
There's ways to make it work, but I see where you're coming from.
And then the third thing is, they were never going to cancel this Batman. It just did way too good with the critics and the audience. It probably kept the, Warner Brothers afloat for a bit.
Yeah.
Because they've been struggling.
Yeah.
Except for lately.
Because they hate making money.
They hate it.
They hate making money.
They hate it. They hate it. Remember, this is a new resume. Zaslav has done what I think no one could have ever done, which was bring him out of bankruptcy.
Yeah.
And I think that the Batman Part 2 and Part 3 will happen as Elseworlds.
Okay. And through the success of the Batman, we even got a spin-off show of the Penguin, which was
amazing.
It was so good. And I feel like it would do good in its own like little universe.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's almost like if it's another Dark Knight, because Christopher Nolan's Batman. It's Batman, there's nothing else besides Batman. And I think they can still do the same thing with this iteration with Robert Pattinson.
I agree with you on this.
Yeah.
So what? My question to you is, what would you like to see for this next Batman Part 2?
For sure, I would like to see more of a well-rounded Batman.
Like Bruce Wayne and Batman,
Yes.
or okay?
Mostly due to like his fighting, his gadgets and stuff like that. I would like to see it more advanced. I feel if it's, I don't know how many years it's going to be in between part one and part two, but I think having more of like the gadget stuff that Batman usually does, that would be great.
Okay.
They did it in the Batman, the part one. They did to the aspect of really detective mode that he has
Yes.
here, and I feel like he could like get more of like his like comic accuracy gadgets, detective mode stuff like that.
So talking about that, do you think they would save that instead for the new DCU Batman? The comic book accurateness?
I feel like they would for sure do more of the comic book accurateness in the DCU Batman.
But you would still like
I would still like to have like that more gadget wise Batman in this.
Okay. I do, well, you mentioned the detective part of it. I do want to keep looking at that aspect of Batman as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think any of the other iterations of Batman have shown that he is the greatest detective
Mm-hmm.
in the DCU
Yeah.
or in the DC universe, right?
Yeah.
So I do want to keep with that aspect. That being said, who do you think the villains are going to be?
Rumors have always pointed out to Mr. Freeze, and I am 100% down with Mr. Freeze, especially since the only, not the only, but I don't think I've seen like live action TV shows like Gotham. I rarely saw that one, but the only movie Mr. Freeze live action good was Arnold, and like
I waited for
if they could do a Mr. Freeze here with
no puns.
no, a pun almost every 30 seconds when he was on screen. They could like chill out on that.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
But
as you can see, Eddie, if you move your head a little bit.
Yeah.
Right there. We do love the Batman.
Yes.
That's Eddie's most of these posters are Eddie's. Well, all of them are Eddie's.
Mm-hmm.
Except for one on top that you can't see. but we do love the Batman.
Yes.
So I think there's three options here.
Okay.
I'll give you the most likely,
Mm-hmm.
the it could happen, and the one that's far-fetched.
Okay.
Which we talked about it before we started recording. So the first one is Mr. Freeze, like you said.
Yep.
The second one, they are pointing a lot towards the Court of Owls.
Okay.
Especially with that penguin ending.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
It gives me that vibe.
It's
and that story is so rich to the Batman character, especially the detective version of him.
Yes.
So it is possible.
Yeah.
The third one is Hush. Why I don't think that one is likely? It would just be too similar to the Riddler.
Okay.
So it would be another serial killer, basically.
Yeah.
I think Matt Reeves would like to do something a little more different than that.
Okay.
Do I think the script is great? Yes. Why? Matt Reeves has shown he can do it.
Yeah.
Whether it's the Apes movies or is that this new Batman. And he even wrote the Penguin, even though he didn't direct it.
Yeah.
But he wrote it and produced it. I will tell everyone right now, after we get this movie, we will probably not get the third part of it for a long while. Again,
Mhm.
he is notorious for being slow. He But he is so good that people don't mind him being this slow.
And I don't mind that either because you want a great script instead of a rushed script. You um, prac- people say practice makes perfect. You're not gonna get a a great script just by going on a deadline or stuff like that.
Exactly.
It takes time. And that's like I feel like how people were also like skeptical about this because we weren't getting a script for like
No,
years.
3
They were
years.
delaying it. They delayed it twice. And
I also heard a rumor from the people that I hear on YouTube is the other rumor is he was dealing with something. Nobody knows what,
yeah.
but he was dealing with a personal issue.
Mhm.
So I also get that aspect of it as well.
Yeah. And again, like guys, sometimes these are people too.
Mhm.
Like we don't know what's going on in their lives. We just can't be bullying them all the time. They're still people. They're trying to do a job, and if stuff gets in the way, we we have to be respectful with their personal lives.
Now the question is, will Matt Reeves direct this movie? Because that has become a question. That is one of the rumors in the industries right now that Matt Reeves might hand the director's chair to someone else. I don't think it will happen.
I mean, we can talk about that later. If it does happen,
Well, that's when we'll talk about
Yeah.
it. But just be respectful to him.
Mhm.
Obviously, I was irate that we hadn't had. Well, not irate, but like I wasn't even worried. It was more like, come on, dude, like just finish it,
yeah,
right? I feel like everyone was like that.
how hard it is to get a pen and paper.
But it's finally in. Y'all can all breathe
yeah,
and know that James Gunn is not a liar. He's saying he loves this series,
Mhm.
so he'll continue it as an Elseworlds project. And I believe it will stay as an Elseworlds project because this Batman does not fit into the.
Mhm.
Once you see Superman, you'll get why.
So, just finishing up with this topic is script is done. We're getting a Batman Part 2, October 7th, 2027.
Hopefully, it stays in that what's it called, release date,
Yeah,
because you also got to remember that Robert Pattinson is also doing a lot of projects at the moment.
Yeah.
But I believe they'll make it happen.
and that's Batman Part 2. Right?
Our last topic of the day. Go ahead, Eddie.
Superman. Or
Spoiler review. Let's be specific.
Yeah.
This is
your
the spoiler review.
This is your warning. If you haven't seen it, which come on.
Come on, man. I get some people love seeing it after
Watching. I mean, they give it a couple of weeks.
they give it a couple of weeks so they don't have to be with a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
Because they know for the first 2 weeks
hmm
most of those theaters will be full.
Yeah.
So I get that. But
If you're like,
I believe
if you're a comic book nerd like us,
and the movie and TV show nerd like us,
and you're watching this video,
we believe that you have already watched
yeah.
this movie. We gave you 3 days to watch it. It's more than enough. Plus, this video will most likely come out till a week or two from now.
Yeah.
So, please
Don't come at us.
don't come at us.
This is your warning. Spoiler review.
Everyone's already doing a spoiler review.
Mhm.
So, it's on you if you hear it or if you keep watching after the first 2 topics or not.
Yeah. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He is the Superman.
The Superman.
First,
First of all, go ahead.
Oh my god. The feelings I had in this movie,
The chills.
the chills, just I could not believe how well and great this movie was. James Gunn did such a good job in this movie.
Can I tell you something about James Gunn? His casting never fails.
No.
From the Guardians to this movie, who would have thought that Chris Pratt was gonna be freaking Star-Lord?
No one did. Like,
He was the freaking chubby guy from Parks and Rec.
yes. And taking also like David Cornstalk, who's basically a no-name in the movie industry. And that's what I love about James Gunn. He gets people who are on the come up and he makes it work so well.
The best example, John Cena.
John Cena in Peacemaker.
What other freaking movie has he done apart from The Suicide Squad and Peacemaker that has been great like those two?
Don't get me wrong, John Cena's acting. He's done other stuff, but like in a role like Peacemaker, perfect.
Perfect. Dave Bautista, without James Gunn, he would not have become the actor that he is right now.
No, and Dave Bautista has become like a well-renowned actor. His range has been
It's so
great.
right now. Thanks, and I believe it's thanks to James Gunn and what he's learned through James Gunn.
Yes.
That being said, we could go on.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should talk about the color palette first.
The color palette of Superman.
Yeah.
I feel like people were used to Henry Cavill, dark tone, but as like we've said, like outside of the podcast, it's just like Superman has to be this hopeful beacon of light, not just another powerful Batman.
Mm-hmm.
The color palette here, it just describes Superman of who he is. Hope, justice, kindness.
Oh my god.
It's what Superman is. Being the light in that dark tunnel. In that scene where he comes from the smoke out of the rubble.
Oh my god.
That's what Superman is. That light.
Just the way. Oh my god! I just got chills. Think about it. The way the woman turns back and just looks at him, dude. Oh, dude, that's when I got the biggest chills in the movie. I'm getting chills right now.
That's the aura farming right there.
Like, that's Superman.
That is Superman.
No offense to Henry's. No offense to Henry's.
Yeah.
But there was not a scene like that in Henry's.
For sure.
And then the way the color palette looked in those scenes, the way it was bright.
Yes.
You could see everything colorful. The proton, what's it called? Where they, if Mr. Terrific would have fallen.
Oh, the river, the Proton
The
River.
Proton River, dude.
Yes.
That looked. A lot of people would have probably said that CGI is horrible. How else would you do that?
No.
The color in that looked great. The color that Metamorpho had.
Yeah.
The color in Guy Gardner's Green Lantern. Oh my god. It was just, the color palette was just bright and hopeful. It gave me a sense of hopefulness.
Yes. For sure.
It gave me something. I don't know if you felt this. It gave me something that we need in this world right now.
Yeah.
Just with the color palette.
No, for sure. It's hopeful. And the suit for Superman being that bright.
Finally.
I
am so relieved because I told you this, the first time I watched it, it felt like I had something in my gut because I was like, what if it's bad? What if it's I've been so hyped up for it that I don't know if I would have left with the disappointment with this movie.
Yeah.
I think I would have. It would have destroyed my heart.
Yeah. No, and then thankfully they knocked it out of the park with just having that brightness.
Hmm.
And Superman himself, David Cornswin as Superman, great.
I I don't know. Just his aura, dude.
I just feel like the way he portrayed being human throughout the entire
Oh my
movie,
God.
that was like what made it. He,
I'm a punk rocker.
yeah,
That lives rent free in my head
yeah.
now.
Like being kind nowadays is being a punk rocker, apparently.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
that's all I'm gonna say right now.
So this depiction of Superman, the hopefulness, the way he, you know what? I didn't even care the times that he did yell
Mhm.
or that he got mad, because it showed that he was one of us,
Yeah,
which he is.
he's human. Like he said it too. Like I'm human.
I,
Like, I might be from another world, but like,
but like I'm, if you see, he's more human than Lex Luthor.
okay.
He's more empathetic than Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor is driven by envy, which is also a humanistic trait.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it just
I feel like the way that they depicted him in other world, like other countries. Yeah.
dude.
Like
They didn't depict him as a god.
no.
It was more of like they were hopeful that they had someone like that.
Hmm.
Someone that could save them.
Yeah. Some, especially like during the scene where like the two countries are like, we have a country, no weapons. They're right there to protect like their country. Then we have the other side with military grade weapons, tanks, trucks. It's just that hopefulness that they have someone to look up
Yes.
to, and
Just
giving them.
dude, when that kid brings up the Superman flag, I really did think he was gonna. From what we saw in the trailers, I thought he was gonna appear.
Yeah.
But what's more hopeful than still sending your friends to save people?
Yeah.
Having that backup plan,
Hmm.
you know, like he's the symbol for hope. He still gave them hope by sending these three characters there.
Yes.
You know, like a lot of people were mad that it wasn't Superman showing up.
Hmm.
Well, you always get mad with him being able to do everything, right?
Yeah.
So he needs help too.
Yeah.
He can't do everything.
Again, like he might be like the strongest man in the world right now, but like he can't be at two places at once.
Exactly.
And I feel like that was also like Lex's plans. Like you can't be here and be there, so I'm gonna win no matter what. But him having that backup and showing and giving that trust from the other characters that
Exactly. Which only made those characters grow as well.
yeah, for sure. Because in the beginning of the movie, like how Superman was depicted as he's gonna be the guy who's gonna take over the world in the movie. They were skeptical of him. Like, are you gonna take over the world and stuff like that? And then and as time went on, that's when they saw like he's not trying to take over worlds. He's just trying to do his best, trying to make the world a better place.
That's that scene with his dad. That one was the one that almost broke me.
Mm.
Cause I know a lot of people aren't liking how Jor-El and Lara were depicted. But you have to deviate a little bit from the comics, right?
Yeah.
You can't do exactly the same thing every single time.
Yeah.
So I think it's cool that they did that James Gunn did that.
Mhm.
But then I love the parents so much with the little bit of screen time that we got from them.
For sure.
Oh my God, just that little scene that he had with Pa Kent.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ma Kent comes out and is like, you gotta see this thing in the box. I'm like, oh my God, dude. She calls the TV a box. It's like,
No, for sure. It's just those little things
It's-
that shows how he is human. That's
exactly,
like-
exactly.
and how his dad told him you have your own choices. Do you feel like you want to take over this planet?
Then there's your answer.
There's your answer. Those choices make him who he is. Not
Dude, and then he goes on and says, you don't know how proud I am of you.
yeah.
Who doesn't want to hear that? From a parent.
Yeah.
You know? All right.
For
Moving on to the next one. What do you think about that Lois and Superman chemistry?
that was perfect. Those two on screen, it's like you can feel like they were made to be
Together?
Superman and Lois.
Yeah. I think James Gunn knocked it out of the park with Rachel Brosnahan.
Yeah.
For me, I wanted Emma Mackey to be Lois Lane,
Okay.
the Margot Robbie lookalike,
Mm-hmm.
right? But then I started watching what was she on? The Marvelous Miss Maisel.
Mm-hmm.
After watching that for 2-3 episodes, I said, God damn you, James Gunn. You made the right choice.
Oh yeah, and Rachel as Lois, she just captures like who she is, like a strong reporter trying
Who
to.
doesn't know how to... Well, she knows how to write, but doesn't know how to, what's it called?
Type.
Like her grammar's bad.
Yeah, and it's just
Like in the comics, like...
she just depicted Lois Lane so well.
Yes. And then when they had their little fight after their interview, it was like...
Yeah,
I felt that.
yeah. No, they had great chemistry all around the movie.
They fed off. It felt like they fed off each other.
Yeah,
Just like Nicholas Hoult and David fed off each other too.
yeah. I mean, going to Nicholas, him being like Luther, I just felt the hate the entire time
And
he was on screen.
It was like, because he was up for the role, right?
Yeah.
Superman role.
Mm-hmm.
It was like he put all the hate towards from not getting the role towards
It
this.
should have been.
But I don't know. If this keeps going on, they can become the best actors for these roles.
No, for sure.
Because for me, like I told you before, Michael Rosenbaum is my favorite Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor was gold.
Yes.
Gold. But this was gold too.
Yeah.
I think without Nicholas Hoult grabbing David by his wing,
Mm-hmm.
they wouldn't have had the same. There was no one better to cast for that role.
For sure.
For this specific version of this specific Lex Luthor.
You just every time he was on screen, like him hating on Superman, you just hated him.
He hated Superman so much that he started freaking crying in front of everyone. While obviously they caught him already and
Yeah.
that, but it was his ego was bruised.
Mm-hmm.
The Galileo speech,
Mm-hmm.
like you could see how much hatred he had. So
It's like his hatred is like, how can you be a better human than us humans?
exactly, and this is why in this section I will tell you, please read All Star Superman and you'll understand why he depicted his character like this.
Mm-hmm.
For All Seasons, Superman for All Seasons is also a good one to read. And then the one I recently read was Secret Origin. That one was also great. That one was also great. Not as good as the other two that I just mentioned, but they were still great. Do you want to talk about CGI plus crypto?
CGI plus crypto. I mean, he does fit into that a lot.
Yes, so that's why I.
I mean, I didn't think it was bad. There were moments here and there where, like, especially when they did like close-ups on him.
The goodest boy.
The goodest boy. Especially when they did like some of the close-ups on his face. Those were like the times where I felt like the CGI was a little bit wonky.
But you know what? It didn't take me out of it.
It didn't take me out either.
I still fell in love with this dog.
Yeah.
I think you know where the CGI was a little funky. The time where he did his laser eyes and spun. There was only one small moment where I thought the CGI was funky when they did the close-up shot to the suit.
Okay.
But it didn't take me out of it either.
No.
Because it was such a fun scene. When have we ever seen his laser eyes do that in any show, in any what's it called, movie?
Yeah.
Like, he freaking destroyed everyone right there. By not even killing them.
Then the CGI was great. Like, there's nothing widely obvious.
I don't understand why people...
I mean, people are gonna be nitpicky or be haters. Like, looser levels of hater.
But they call this Flash style.
CW style?
No.
Like
the
movie?
Flash, the movie style CGI. Not even. I agree with that. Going back to Crypto.
Crypto was great. Crypto, like, stole every scene he was in. And, like, he's a dog. Like, he's not gonna have a lot of character development. But, like...
You would be surprised with James Gunn, though.
Yeah. But, like, he was a great, like, addition, having him there. Like, fighting with Superman, fetching things that were, like, needed to be fetched.
Like he said, when Lex Luthor is doing his speech and then Superman returns the brain plus brawn times brawn speech back on him, and he's like, he whistles for Crypto. Crypto's eating the treats in the convenience store, and then Crypto comes and he's just sitting there.
Yeah.
And then David goes, fetch the toy. Or get the toy. I don't remember that exact line.
Yep, and he just destroyed all the cameras that Lex was watching Superman in.
When he started destroying the T-spheres.
The circles?
The circles. Spheres! They're spheres!
God.
They're 4D or 4-dimensional.
No, Crypto did so well.
I really want... So, talking about Crypto, there is a animated TV show being developed.
Yes.
Which we will also... Once it starts developing, we will talk about it.
Yeah.
But just keep that in mind.
Nice. So, going into the secondary characters, I would say.
Yeah, because we already talked about heart, pain.
Yeah.
But you know what? I want to talk fights before we talk about the secondary characters.
Sure. So, first fight was
the kaiju, technically. No. The first fight was when he got destroyed by the Hammer of Baravia.
Yeah. I mean...
Which wasn't truly a fight, because he comes back for, like, what, two minutes, and then and Superman gets destroyed.
Yeah. I mean, the first real fight would have been him and the Justice Gang.
With the kaiju.
With the kaiju, I would say.
I loved it.
It was a great way to introduce the Justice Gang, for sure. And just the way Superman tries to save everyone, which he does. Like, everyone around the proximity, he saves everyone, excluding Squirrel, man.
Especially when he saves that squirrel, it's like, how much more Superman can this guy get?
Yeah. That fight just was like a little taste of like what he wants. He didn't even want to kill the kaiju. He wanted
didn't.
he wanted to test it and see what was up.
What they could do to help him.
Yeah, like what he could do to benefit the world. I
Exactly.
thought that's what he doesn't say what he's gonna do with it, but I feel like he wanted to see what he could benefit for
Yes.
Earth or stuff like that. And
So now we could now go into let's talk about that third fight with Ultraman
Ultraman and
the engineer.
Holy crap! Like it's just the way he improvised that was like what really got me going. The first thing that I saw that he improvised was he was stuck with the engineer, and he basically just went around trying to hit Ultraman with her, using her as a human bat, basically.
that was, you see, that's the James Gunn humor right there.
Yeah.
That's like it brought me back to Hulk and Loki.
Okay.
Which also brought me back to going back to Crypto when he destroys Lex Luthor at the end.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was
the way that James Gunn has done fights has always been like fun and like really using the imagination, not like just be a simple like punch, evade, weave, all that stuff. He actually like choreographed like
something fun,
something new that we've never like seen.
It's like they're dancing together, right?
Yeah.
We forgot to mention one of the fights from those secondary characters that was so important as well, which was funny and looks so cool. Can you remember which one I'm...
Funny and cool secondary fights.
Secondary character who fought a whole Mr. Terrific. When he gets the T-Spheres and just starts destroying everyone in that little like camp that they had.
I feel like that's a James Gunn staple at this point.
Yeah.
It
felt like that Guardians scene at the end of Guardians 3.
Oh, like the
fight,
the hallway fight.
The hallway fight.
You know, it reminded me of Yondu with his arrow in Guardians 2.
That's true.
Like we get like his little weapon going around killing everyone around him, and with a really upbeat song in the background.
I love that scene. That's the one that convinced me that Eddie Gathegi it also got his dues finally for a movie.
Yeah, that was a great scene as well. Kidding. Like it was the one shot pan going around the force field around Lois, and Lois looking all scared and stuff like that.
And then
she's like, what the fuck is going on?
and then when he finally, my God, it's like,
take me.
Yeah. And then, so we'll talk a little bit more about his character later on, but now we go on to that third fight, which was the Superman, Ultraman, and engineer fight.
Yeah, I mean
my God, dude, when he... Go ahead.
It's just, we talked about like how she used him as basically a human bat.
Uh-huh.
And then there was that tense scene where like she put the nanobites into his lungs. It's like,
that was what I was about to tell you, dude.
I was like, how the hell is he gonna get out of this, dude? Because that looks really impossible to get out.
Oh my God, dude. But it's Superman. We go back to it's Superman, right?
Yeah.
He just starts flying up. Lets his body go down.
Yep. And she knocks out the engineer, gets the nanobites out of his system because engineer is not there to control them. It's like
also basically destroys Ultraman in the process.
Yeah. It was like, how the heck? It's like I doubted you. I know. I know it was a movie. You're not gonna die.
Yeah,
But,
but,
like, there was,
but like, that's the thing about James Gunn though.
Mm.
Like, especially in Guardians 3, everyone was thinking that at least two characters were gonna die.
Yeah.
When Star-Lord almost dies,
Yeah.
and then Adam Warlock saves him.
Mm-hmm. She's just
It's like he always plays with us.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing because he keeps us on the edge of our seats. Right?
Yep.
That scene to me was amazing. I love that scene because just the way it looks when he's flying up,
Mm-hmm.
and then he is covered all in nanobites. My God, dude, it was something we haven't seen.
So yep, it was just tense. It's like you're questioning how is he gonna get out of this, and like
Exactly.
he pays it off. Like
Yeah.
gets it out of the park.
What do you think about that Ultraman reveal though?
Well,
I felt like it was gonna be him.
I feel that too. Like there was no one else there who like matches his strengths and power. But like
So just to spoiler alert,
I didn't hate it, but I wasn't like it wasn't like groundbreaking for me. Like
yeah.
I was more like okay.
So spoiler alert, it's David Cornsway himself.
Mhm.
Superman, Lex Luthor basically clones Superman, and yeah, so they start fighting each other again. The fight lasts like what 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
After he had already fought him and the engineer together.
Mm-hmm.
And Lex, when Lex Luthor, what
Just basically spamming the same hit over and over.
it was like Lex Luthor was playing a fighting video game.
Yeah.
And the spammed hits, dude. Oh my God! I was like, he's actually gonna destroy him.
Oh yeah, but like we said, called in crypto saves the day.
So just if y'all remember, Lex Luthor had the spheres around to see and to be able to talk to Superman, so that he could do
he could basically predict his moves.
Exactly. So then he just starts boom, blocking it. Ultraman blocks everything because he basically listens to Lex Luthor, right?
Yeah.
And somehow, some way, Superman figures it out, calls in Crypto. Crypto just eats the cameras.
Yeah.
And after that, Ultraman was on his own. He did hold his own for a bit, but he ends up going into the
black hole. Yeah. But yep, that was a great scene. Like just the way he was able to figure out things and ultimately win the fight.
Yeah. Do you have, before we go on to the secondary characters, do you have anything negative or like that you would have liked more from it?
The negative thing that I think we both talked about was just like the pacing sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I felt like it was too fast. Like in the beginning we're in Antarctica where he's in the Fortress of Solitude, and then he goes back to Metropolis where he's into the Daily Planet and going. It's just like some things just felt too fast where like I wasn't able to like process some things because we're already in the next scene.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about even right now before coming in, right?
Yeah.
Like I wish it was a little bit more calmish.
Yeah.
But still,
like
as a whole, that's I think for me that's the only negative thing I can think about. Yes, some of those secondary characters didn't get as much screen time as I would have liked.
Yeah.
But they were used in such a great way that I didn't mind it.
Yeah. Well,
all right.
So secondary characters, where did that was the only our only negative thing.
Yeah, so since that was our only negative thing, so what do you think about the Jorel and Lara message? Do you think here? Let me give you a rumor I heard, which I already talked to you about, but so everyone else can hear it. Well, not a rumor. It's
A theory.
it's a theory from. So this is a theory I heard from Real Rejects. What if Brainiac doctored that video?
Yeah, and you talked about him like basically changing what they said to him. So
In that last piece,
because what I said, because Brainiac wants Superman to be
hated.
and be evil in Earth, which I see happening. But let's say without the theory, Bradley Cooper and Angela with just that little recording that they gave to him. I mean, it was fine. Like they did what they had to do.
Yeah, it was a fun little cameo.
Yeah.
You could say.
They did what they had to do. That little like encrypted message, the part that was like destroyed, they finally were able to get it, saying that Superman, you have to be the king of Earth, basically.
Yeah,
Um,
they're weak people.
yeah,
You should have no problem.
it caught me off guard for sure, but like, yeah,
It served the purpose
it
for the movie.
Yeah, it served the purpose.
Do you think that we'll, like in a lot of depictions, that we will see them again?
Like in flashback scenes, you would say.
More like in the Fortress of Solitude, him helping out.
Oh, so you're talking about him, basically like Man of Steel, like where he's like a projection, like helping.
Yes, or in it also happened in the Christopher Reeves as well movies. So, do you think that that's something that's possible, or do you like it this way where it's a little different? And
I mean, it could also be, it could happen. Like they said, like that message was there. Part of it got destroyed. Who's to say some other things didn't get destroyed?
yeah,
They could get back. But we'll see what happens.
I guess that's a question for Superman too.
Yeah.
What do you think about the robots?
They were fun.
They were fun.
Gary was fun. Number 4.
Gary, Alan Tudyk
Yeah.
is so amazing, man. So amazing.
They like also they served their purpose. They were there to help out Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, the scenes they were there, they were fun. I didn't find them annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So moving on to the next character, the engineer.
She was a great
She was a
secondary villain
yes.
against Superman.
Hijo de...
Yeah.
I was laughing at those because we're Spanish speakers, so
like
that
we basically knew what she was gonna say after, but
yeah,
you have to keep it PG-13 in the movie.
But I just find her chemistry with Lex so great, and I don't know, like the CGI on her looked great. The way she thought she hated Superman felt, you could feel it.
Yeah.
But you felt that she was kind of straying away from hating him as well. I don't know if you had that same feeling.
I mean, I just feel like she was being a soldier throughout the entire time.
But
I mean, she was questioning Lex during like when the city was getting destroyed.
Yes.
But yeah, I feel like she was questioning Lex towards the end there.
Yes, but she was a great secondary. Now, this has me a little bit excited if they do end up doing the Authority movie.
Yeah.
Which is, the rumor is it's one of the projects that got canceled because they couldn't figure out a script for it.
Yeah.
But I feel like it would be amazing if we could get that the Authority, because the Authority is kind of a little bit like The Boys.
Yeah.
Where, yes, but these are more like anti-heroes than The Boys.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I was happy with her character.
For sure. She did a great job.
Next one. Eve Teschmacher, Sarah Sampaio.
You know what? At the beginning, I did find her annoying. Because, like, she was like a typical influencer girl taking selfies everywhere. It's like, oh, come on, man. But
The payoff.
when she pulled through,
Dude, those Jimmy Olsens.
God, man.
Oh my god. Dude, those were. We'll talk about Jimmy Olsen later.
But her
The
character.
Riz God.
Yeah. Oh my god. But her Eve, like,
She reminded me of Eve Teschmacher from the Superman movie.
yeah.
The Christopher Reeves iteration.
Yeah. But yeah, she did a good job. She served the purpose, and she pulled through at the end.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. She betrayed Lex, and my god, she did.
She did great. Oh, well, we could talk about Otis, which is supposed to be his best friend, but he doesn't have much to do.
No, he said a few lines here and there, but he didn't have like a scene where like it was like impactful.
Yeah, so I think we could skip a couple of these.
Mm-hmm.
We already spoke Lex Luthor.
Well, here's the thing, Malik, Danish. I can't pronounce his last name. I'm not gonna even try.
Which one? Oh yeah.
He was the vendor that helped Superman.
Oh my god, dude. That scene.
You said it's like that scene solidified that you hated Lex so much. But I hated Lex after like he messed with Crypto. But like
yeah, so just we hadn't mentioned that.
Mm-hmm.
Lex takes Crypto from the Fortress of Solitude because since he has Superman's DNA, he was able to go in there and basically destroy Superman's life by getting his parents' message.
Yeah.
And getting the extra bit of missing recording.
Yeah.
Then this motherfucker. Sorry for my language, but this man freaking
basically muzzles.
Freaking gets Crypto and puts him in a trance where he's running for squirrels just so he can freaking what's it called?
He's basically studying him.
He's studying him.
Yeah.
And he tells Superman, as soon as I'm done studying him, I'm killing the old mutt. I was like,
this guy.
It still didn't give me that push to extremely hating him.
Yeah.
But then, like you said, Mali Ali.
Yeah. He was the vendor
who helped Superman up when he got destroyed by the Hammer of Bravia in the first scenes of the movie.
Yeah.
So you can talk about this.
That scene, man. You can tell how much Lex Luthor was willing to break Superman. He got not random anymore, but he got a guy who gave Superman food for free. He had a conversation with him, only a conversation, and he used him to try to get information from Superman. And he basically was playing Russian roulette. He
pointed at the guy's head.
Yeah.
Asked Superman, "Why are you here?"
Yeah.
And Superman was like, "I'm just here to help people."
Yeah. He doesn't.
Puts the gun.
First shot, no, it didn't happen.
The next one, he goes, "Shh.
Why?
are you here? Or what was the...
Yeah, it was the same thing basically.
And then
He shot him dead. So like,
James Gunn, you outdid yourself with that one. I did not think you were gonna go there.
yeah, it's just like the hatred that Lex has just to get a random guy he got a random conversation with, but it also adds to the fact that Superman cared about people.
And then the way the ending of that scene where he was like, "Oh, I didn't think it was gonna go that quickly. I'll just get another one of your friends."
He didn't give up.
And then he's like, "Maybe that reporter you always give interviews to, Clark Kent." Little does he know it's
Yeah.
Superman.
But like,
Just-
that's just hatred. Like after
And
this
then and not having the apathy was what
Empathy.
got my bad. The empathy.
yeah,
The translations.
yeah,
That just not having the empathy for human life
hmm
was what made me click and hate him. You know?
yeah.
It was like, come on, dude. Why are you doing this?
Just getting some random guy he had one conversation with. But like I said, it also gives Superman like that human kindness. Like he doesn't personally know the guy.
Yeah.
It's just a random guy he talked to one time. But he was, if he had like the strength to, he would save in a heartbeat if he wasn't
Yes.
being consumed with kryptonite.
Yeah, because well, we could talk about
Yeah.
Metamorpho
Yeah.
Northern before we talked about the other,
Yeah.
right? So Rex Mason,
Yes.
Metamorpho, is used by
Lex
Luthor.
He's in the prison. He's in prison by Lex
He can
Luthor.
make any form, right?
He can make any form of matter.
He becomes living kryptonite
Yeah.
and basically is poisoning
Containing Superman.
and poisoning him.
Mhm.
Has no power because Lex Luthor has Metamorpho's son right in front of him, and he's literally gonna kill him if he doesn't do the
Things he's asked for.
he asked for. Once Lex Luthor kills Malik,
hmm
Rex Mason turns the page for me.
Yeah. Like, you gotta think about Metamorpho. He's just scared. He wants his son to be safe. And that's why he's doing.
What he's doing.
Yeah. But seeing what Lex is doing just it flips a page on him. It's like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah. So he ends up
Helping Superman.
helping Superman by creating something similar to his son
Yeah.
and giving him back his power.
And that bringing that power was enough for him to save his son, and get him, and also help him get him out of the pocket universe.
Oh my god, that scene where where Crypto and him almost go into the black hole,
Yeah,
and with the cold breath
Yeah.
he pushes while Rex Mason is also pulling on them.
yes.
Oh
That was
my
a great
god, that
scene.
was a great scene too.
And then he goes out and he helps out the Justice Gang in that little war from the other country.
Yes.
Like, yeah,
He's one of the friends that he sends to that war
and he helps out and he redeems himself.
for a lot of the I felt like he redeemed himself by saving Superman from the pocket universe.
He
right?
redeemed himself for himself, basically.
And all right, so we could move on to Perry White.
Perry White, he was a good.
I think he was underused.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see him a little more.
hmm
But the bit of scenes that he was in there,
Yeah.
he was good.
He was good. He serves his purpose. Like they introduced him into the Superman universe. And I feel like that's what we needed.
Yeah. So not much to say on that one.
Back then it was Steve Lambert, though.
Oh, Steve Lombard
Yeah.
was gold.
Yeah. He was only there for a couple scenes, but that one scene where like he was basically freaking out at the end.
Please put him on. I think it was the Cap. Put it on the phone.
Yeah.
Yes, he does have feelings, and he will listen to me.
Yeah, he's the scene he was in.
he was great.
He was great.
Especially when they're in the
Mr. Terrific
ship.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was great.
Oh
He served his purpose.
Mock and
We talked about Makin and Pocket, the scenes with Superman.
I love them.
Yeah.
Cat Grant, same. Served her purpose.
She
Did what they needed her to
She
do.
was the resident baddie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hopefully they do more with her. Because in the
she-
comics, like she has like a rivalry with Lois Lane.
And she is like one of the better reporters as well, which is why she has a little rivalry with Lois Lane.
Hopefully they do more with her.
Yep. Skyler Gisondo as Jimmy Olsen, aka the Rizzler. That's all I can say. That's all we can say.
Dude,
Oh my god.
the scenes him as Jimmy Olsen, it's like they were just perfect all
Yes.
around. And we're getting a TV show of him.
Hopefully. Him and Mr. Terrific.
Dude,
Not together. Don't get confused. But
yeah,
the rumors are in development is a Mr. Terrific TV show and Jimmy Olsen. Dude, that is gonna be great, and I bet that's something that that James Gunn is gonna write.
yeah. And just saying, like every scene he was in is perfect. He helped out Superman so much, and he did it, and
He got the job done.
he got the job done.
His scenes with Teschmacher.
With the
Oh my god!
they were
She was like, Jamie, I knew you only wanted to get information from me.
he was just basically a fuck boy, but
Yeah.
he still cared a bit there.
Yeah, he's like a nerd fuckboy. Though.
Yeah.
It's like weird.
Yeah.
Like he has an aura to him, but he's also a nerd.
Mhm.
So
Well, hopefully we get
hopefully
the
it
Jimmy
keeps
Olsen-
going.
we get the
Hopefully
Jimmy Olsen
it
show.
keeps going. Lois Lane we already talked about, which by God,
Mhm.
perfect casting. I mean, Basil Gurkos, the president of. I think he served his purpose.
He served his purpose.
I think he was great for the little bit screen time that he got,
Yeah.
and
Rick Flag.
I wanna talk about Hot Girl before that.
All right. So
So, Hot Girl did not appear much. She didn't have many scenes,
mhm.
but the little back and forth that she always had with Guy Gardner,
They're great.
they were great. Then she goes into Baravia, destroys basically their capital. Well,
The Capitol building.
their capital building, and gets Gurkos. And then Gurkos is like, "You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna kill me. You're like Superman."
I'm not.
Think again.
Just drops it.
Just drop them.
Like, oh, okay.
This is the hot girl we're getting. All right, I'm all for it. Or in this iteration, it's Kendra Summers, or right?
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Saunders?
Saunders.
Kendra Saunders?
Yeah.
So, dude,
She did it right. Yeah.
she's one of those actresses that in the come up right now that is great in everything she's in. And she started as Dora.
That was the first time I got introduced to her with Dora.
Yeah, so
She might have done other stuff before, but like that's the first time I knew
yeah,
who she was.
so honestly, the little bit that would have loved more from her, but again, it's a Superman movie, so
Yeah.
that then it would have felt congested, right?
Yeah.
But moving on, Rick Flag Sr. was just in a couple of scenes, which is the connecting tissue to
Yeah, we talked about this. We feel like Rory Clark Sr. is going to be the connecting thing to everything DCU.
exactly, because he did appear in Creature Commandos, which we could also do an episode about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, he appeared here, and it's going to be in the second season of Peacemaker.
So and he's gonna have a prominent role in Peacemaker because
Mhm.
Peacemaker kind of killed his son in the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, so
So
Looking forward to Frank Grillo's. Right.
I love Frank Grillo as an actor.
Mhm.
I think he sadly was done dirty by Marvel with Crossbones.
Yeah.
Could have done a lot more with him, but hopefully now
Yeah.
we get to see more of him. All right, so let's see, Mr. Terrific.
He was the best side character.
I think him and Guy Gardner were the best, but to me, Mr. Terrific took it.
Yeah. I would agree with you. It's just the way how he's trying to be not too emotional.
Yes.
Like, he's the smartest man alive. Like, he basically doesn't have time for emotions. But like he felt like he wants to care.
Yes, it did feel like he wanted to care. That scene with Lois when Lois is talking about her feelings with Clark.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm telling you right now, I don't want to hear this.
Yeah.
And then she keeps talking and he just gives her a stare like
come on.
And she just shuts up.
Yeah.
That was gold.
Yeah.
And then that fight scene we already spoke about.
Yeah, fight scene.
When they're trying to bring the rift back together and he's like, "You bred that damn dog again?" I was laughing, bro. That made me laugh.
Yeah. Mr. Terrific here was so wild, and hopefully we get that TV show.
And honestly, I would love a Mr. Terrific movie in the future. I hope they do, like, even though they're gonna be TV shows, I really wish they do TV shows and movies as well.
Yeah.
Like, do it a little different, you know? Like, we get that Green Lantern TV show, but I also want a Green Lantern movie, right?
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say?
For Mr. No, dude.
Like, just
he was great.
He was great.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the movie so you could see how great he is. How about Guy Gardner, dude?
He's an asshole. He serves his purpose as being an asshole.
So am I gonna do that for Fan Fusion next year?
Do it. We said, like, you're Guy Gardner, I'm gonna be Mr. Terrific.
Yeah.
Juan can be Hot Girl.
Oh, talking about Juan, he is another member of this podcast that couldn't make it today.
Yeah.
He is our resident hater. Hopefully it's a respectful hater though.
Yeah.
No, he's pretty respectful of it.
You'll like him.
You'll like him, but he is our resident hater.
Mm-hmm.
But he did love Guy Gardner. It's the character that he loved the most.
Yeah, him being an asshole, he likes the asshole.
Dude, when Lois Lane and Guy Gardner had that little talk, and she's like, "What was
that haircut should be part of your
that haircut should be part of your oath or whatever."
Yeah.
Oh my God, you'll laugh with this movie. The humor doesn't.
It's not overbearing.
It's not overbearing. It's not a Love and Thunder type of
for sure.
humor. It's more like
it's a
mix of Guardians.
Yeah. It's a humor where, like, it feels like if it doesn't feel forced.
It's fitting for the characters.
They don't feel forced, for sure.
And I think
that's
that's all for right now.
Will Reeve, Christopher Reeve's another reporter came out,
so good homage to
good for James Gunn for giving that little cameo
to his son. But overall, I think I'm gonna give this movie a 9 out of 10.
I gave it a 9 out of 10 as well.
Like, it did have its missteps with
for sure. Like,
it's not the perfect movie.
No, I feel like no movie would be perfect. It's only a subjective.
Yeah, since it's subjective. A lot of people will have this as a 4 out of 10.
Yeah. And
that's not wrong. No, that's not bad.
It's your opinion. If you didn't like
it's your wrong opinion, but I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding,
if you think it's fucking woke, okay.
okay, but there's nothing woke about this.
Nothing woke about it, but if you think decent kindness is wokeness, then I'm woke as fuck.
And also just saying one thing about Superman being an immigrant, he is.
Yeah.
If you read the
It
comics,
started in 1938. He was an immigrant, and it's still.
and it's made by immigrants, so he was made by a Canadian.
Yeah.
So it's made by immigrants. So it's an immigrant made by immigrants. That's all I can say. I learned to love Superman more than I've ever loved him, because I did think he was a boring character, but now more days.
Yeah.
Now that I've grown, I feel.
And we got a great iteration.
And we got a great. Well, we've had great iterations, but this
Recently.
one.
Yeah.
So, I just feel like this one embodies the comic book Superman that I've learned to love this past year by reading and doing homework before going to the movie, which I think that's what we should start doing with this James Gunn universe. We need to have this
open mind,
and we need to help the comic book industry grow as well.
Yeah.
Because if not, the industry has started going up again thanks to James Gunn. One thing I've learned to do is trust James Gunn.
Yeah.
So
support your local comic book store.
Yes.
Please.
I go every week on Wednesdays, get my new comics, and read them. You should start too.
And then he gives them to me.
But it's good. I felt like it helped me appreciate the movie a little more as well, because I didn't know. I thought Superman you couldn't do a fun Superman. Like, it was going to be a struggle to do a Superman, and James Gunn, all I got to say is thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, James Gunn. You did it. You did it again.
Yes. And hopefully, from what I've seen, it could be the next $1 billion movie. It'll crack 200 million domestically by today for its opening weekend, which is going to be the largest opening weekend this year.
For sure.
So,
all right.
Hopefully y'all love this. The next episode will be
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Since we're barely starting, our episodes are going to be kind of bi-weekly. We're going to try to get into the weekly as soon as we can.
And if it starts working out for us, we might potentially start doing lives as well.
Multiple episodes a week.
And if it becomes our job, hopefully, we can do it daily, except for weekends.
Yeah.
Weekends are for ourselves. We can rest. Obviously, sometimes
life gets in the way.
So there would be episodes that are canceled. But as of right now, we will do it every 2 weeks. And our next episode will be on the Fantastic Four, and we'll have some other news as well about whatever's going on in the industry too. Yeah. Because
and have our third person here.
Hopefully have our third person here, because he didn't seem that enthusiastic, but I feel like
our doors open.
This talk.
Our doors open for him.
Yeah, we love Juan here, so hopefully he comes and joins us. The last thing I would like to say is please watch, like, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Comment. We would like to hear your opinion on what you think about the Superman movie. We will try and answer everything that we can.
Yeah.
And be respectful with what you ask. And we will answer respectfully. And if you do something disrespectfully, we'll just not acknowledge you at all. No. And also, we will be talking about different news, like TV shows. For example, for me, I love Shrinking. Great show. we will talk about that when we will do review. I will try and do reviews about the new season. Just little things like that. And we will talk about castings in the future, especially the casting that we're all waiting for right now, which is, do you know what it is?
No.
James Bond.
Oh, the James. Yeah, we're gonna try to do other fun stuff here as well.
Yes.
If there are times where we don't do a review, we might do fun stuff like top 10 lists, our top stuff like that.
Yeah,
fan casting,
and we're open to ideas as well. What you guys want to hear?
Yeah. If you have questions like things we are like or favorite things,
we will eventually do a Patreon, which we would like to get. We have a logo already. We'll put it in the intro.
Yeah.
And yeah, just like, subscribe, and comment, please. Help the algorithm out.
Yeah. All right. So, anything else?
I think that's it, buddy.
All right. So, thank you again for being here, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
See ya.